Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're looking at a big question that, believe it or not, most Americans can't answer, and that is, why are so many Canadians angry and/or disappointed with the United States? Even though the two countries have shared the longest undefended border in the world and are close allies, the relationship has become very complicated. Canadians like America in certain ways, but the relationship today is deeply frustrating, and I'm here to tell you why. So, history and expectations. Canadians have long looked at America with a mix of respect, but also with caution. The US has been a partner in trade, in defense, and culture, but with high expectation comes disappointment. Many Canadians feel that America has drifted from its ideals of fairness, democracy, leadership, and that a sense of betrayal has fueled the frustration. Care and social safety nets. So, one of the biggest differences is healthcare. Canadians are proud of their universal healthcare and see it as a basic right. Looking at the United States, they see people drowning in medical debt, skipping treatment, and heated political fights over something Canadians just take for granted. Too many, it feels cruel, and they can't understand why a wealthy nation wouldn't fix just simple health care. Gun violence is another sore spot. Mass shootings dominate the headlines, and Canadians watch it in shock. While guns exist in Canada, stricter laws mean for far fewer tragedies. Canadians often feel anger that America seems unwilling to act, and they fear that the U.S. gun culture could spill over into the north of their borders. And then there is politics. Canadians see the U.S. as increasingly polarized, with bitter divisions and even political violence. To Canadians, this looks like chaos in a country that should be leading by example. It creates disappointment because American struggle just doesn't stay in America, it has ripple effects. Now, on the world stage, American choices affect Canadians directly. Whether it's pulling out of a climate agreement, imposing crazy tariffs, or making unpredictable foreign policy moves, Canadians often feel dragged along. Trade disputes over lumber, dairy, steel make Canadians feel like their livelihood is at the mercy of US politics, and in some instances, it is. Imagine if US Americans here in the US felt like when Canadians made a move, it would impact our lives. We would feel the same way about Canadians. Culture is another factor. American media dominates Canadian screens, shaping conversations and politics. Sometimes that's positive, but when it's misinformation and extreme bipartisanship or celebrity driven drama, Canadians feel trapped under America's shadow. It's frustrating because they can't fully tune it out. Now, let's look at the emotional side of things. All of this adds up more than just policy agreements. For many Canadians, it's personal. Family, friends, and businesses are tied across the borders. So when American struggles with violence, divisions, or inequity, Canadians feel it too. Their closeness turns frustration into anger and then into disappointment. Now, to sum it up, Canadians are upset with the United States because they expected more. They want Americans to live up to their ideals, to be fair, safe, and cooperative. Instead, what they see is dysfunction and selfishness that spill over their borders. And while they still hope the US can turn things around, most of them have given up, and I can't blame them. Canadians are now doing trading deals with other countries. They're excluding the United States out. And the country that's going to be impacted the most is actually the United States, not Canada. Canada's going to be okay. I just hope the United States one day understands that the current leadership that we have is not working for us. and it needs to change because when you piss off the kindest people in the world and they no longer want to associate with you, you know you are doing something completely wrong. Thank you. I look forward to hearing your feedback, especially from Canadians. I want to hear what they have to say and give information to uninformed Americans. As a Canadian, person said to me, there is a lot of dysfunction in the United States when 77 million people choose to vote for things that are not good for the country. Thank you all. You have a good day, and I look forward to showing you my next video.